everyone, welcome to Tarot Circle. This is going to be general reading for everyone under the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Let's see what is important to know for you guys for the month of November. Sagittarius, what is important to know for them for the month of November? I'm open to receive for Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, what is important to know for them for the month of November? Let's cut the deck, 4 cards. Okay, so Sagittarius, the first thing I begin seeing for you is gonna be in the past. I read past, present, and future. So the first thing I begin seeing for you in the month of October, there are some situations and energies when it comes to love relationships in the which I feel that many of you are losing hope or are feeling dissatisfied in life. So for that reason, let's pull one oracle card from the romance cards, just to see what is important to know for you when it comes to love. Sagittarius, what is important to know for them when it comes to love? Advice. Okay, cut the deck. Pull one card. Okay, we have pay attention to the red flags. I will pull one card for guidance. Sagittarius, guidance for Sagittarius. I'm going to receive guidance for Sagittarius. We have all the glitters, but that came out reverse. Okay, so like I was saying, there are situations in the which many of you have been dealing with love relationships. This indicates to me that there is someone around you that either has propositions or energy, certain energy approaching to you, the which is indicating to me, okay, this person is not willing to commit or do the things that are needed to do or the right way. And therefore, there has been either, okay, dissatisfaction, you are losing hope in the situation or in the relationship. And many of you have decided already, okay, it's time to talk about this. And it's time to say things the way that they really are. And either express openly how you feel about your feelings and emotions. Now this, for some of you, when I see it coming out, it could have looked to your partners, to the family, as something hurtful. But it is what it is. And even though you might think back and kind of think, okay, well, maybe I could have acted in a different way, or I could have handled the situation in a different way. It is what it is, and it has already been expressed, said, and done. Okay, now that is over with. But now what I see following after that is some of you trying to regain back the balance. This is either in your mind, your heart, or in your life, or this is clearly indicating, okay, you are testing the waters just to see where is that gonna take you. What is next for you to do? How can you attempt communication with someone? It's like I see some of you, okay, this is what has happened in the past, and doing this didn't give me the results or the results or the answers or the what you expected. Okay, what you expected, it didn't give it to you already. But some of you are testing the waters, and this is in the testing the waters about what will happen either with a person or in a situation. Now, some of you, I see you dealing with your boss. This can be your boss. Someone that is going to say how things need to be done and when. Some of you are going to be confronting or had already confronted a person that is telling you, you know what, these are your responsibilities. You need to be on time. You need to do this. Why is this not here? Something is missing. You are not doing your job. What is going on? Okay, it's a lot of things that I can see coming from these men that will, they had already talked about your responsibilities and what is needed to do. Okay, now there is in your past no willingness to commit, no willingness to follow steps, and no willingness to resolve, okay, either to resolve the issues or to move things forward in the right direction by doing the right thing. Now we're moving into the present here and now and into the end of the month of November, okay? It's important for you to please pay attention to the red flags. If something is too good to be true, then investigate. And if something is too promising or too much of a good deal, it's important for you to read the small print and be careful, okay? Or act accordingly to what your inner guidance, you got instincts are telling you, and not fall for promises or for fantasies, okay? Now, what I'm seeing is it's important to pay attention to the red flags. Don't ignore what has already happened and what is going to be happening in the month of November. Some of you are working really hard, are trying really hard, but it seems like doing all this job, it doesn't pay off, okay? Now, for example, many of us are going to be feeling that way because the energies are kind of off right now, okay? It's like, okay, we are putting all this work, we are putting all these words, we are putting all this effort, but we are seeing very little in return. This is due to many different things, okay? Now, people don't have a lot of money to spend at the moment. People has a lot of bills and a lot to what to pay for. So it's going to be important for you to also get organized, plan ahead, and don't waste your money on things that you really don't need right now, okay? It's better to wait for next month, wait for next year, because for many of us, it's going to feel like that. We are doing all this work, we are putting all this effort, we are not getting results back, okay? So this doesn't mean that it's always going to be like that, but this clearly indicates that it's a matter of time and that right now is not the right time to be overspending, okay? Now, I see a man around you. Actually, I do see two men, okay? If you are a man listening to this reading, you can be this man, or you could be dealing with this man. Or if you are a woman listening to this reading, it's clear to me that you will be dealing with two different men in the month of November. Okay, now, both men are mature. One is very romantic, sensitive. He cares, okay? He cares about what you have to say, and he will be willing to listen to what are your feelings and emotions. But you are feeling not insecure is, yeah, okay. You are not clear about either what is best for you or who is best for you, and you are feeling undecided. And for this, I see the number 8. This can indicate around November 8th. November 8th can be either an important day for you, or in 8 days from you watching the reading, some things can begin happening, or it can be an important day for you. Okay, now, in your mind, you are creating or telling yourself that you cannot do something because either it's not going to work, or that you cannot say something because it's not going to work. This is also preventing you from seeing people and situations clearly, the way they really are. It's like you are deciding you know what, I'm not going to do anything. I know I have all these feelings and these emotions, but I'm not going to do anything right now, because right now it will be best for me to not look into that. This is clearly indicating to me that you are basing your decisions in fear, either because you are afraid of, you are not secure in your finances, and this is making you feel that you have to stay in a relationship or in a situation longer until things change. But it's also telling me that it's preventing you from seeing things clearly, understanding them, and taking action into them. You are waiting. Please don't ignore the red flags. Please pay attention, okay? Pay attention, and be careful, because if you are blind to see something or accept something, this can indicate to me that you might be lying to yourself, okay? You might be lying to yourself, convincing yourself of something that is not. I don't advise you to fantasize about a person, about a love, without you being clear about it, okay? Without you being clear about it, if in reality that person can offer you what you are thinking, or if in reality that person has feelings for you, cares for you, loves you, is willing to take the relationship to the next level, is willing to offer you commitment, or is willing to offer you, even just love, or either if there can in reality be a relationship in between you and that person. The reason I'm saying that is because you are too much in your mind, thinking, fantasizing, but you are not well grounded with your feet on this earth, okay? It's like you are floating. Oh, this can happen. Oh, and by this time, this is going to happen. And it's going to be like this, and it's going to be like that. You are planning, fantasizing with no facts. Be careful, because you can end up being hurt, okay? Now, it's important for you to make the decisions that you have to make, okay? You have two men in your reading. This indicates to me you have these decisions needed to be made. When it comes to the men, the other man, the way I see him, is very optimistic, happy, and ready to take any action, okay? Ready to take any action, but he tends to go in circles. Maybe he doesn't know what to do, or he can be insecure. When it comes to the home, I see for some of you ups and downs. Okay, this can be related to your car. Okay, so please, in the following 7 weeks, in the following month and a half, for 8, almost 2 months, okay, in the following almost 2 months, please try to be concentrated on the streets. Please try to be careful when you're driving. The reason I'm saying this is because for some of you, I do see a situation in the which a car can be involved, okay? Either you run a red light, you get tickets, you get pulled over, you get sent to, maybe you don't have your driver's license, okay? And because you don't have your driver's license and your insurance, then you are sent to dismiss those tickets, and this is a waste of time. This can put you home upside down, because maybe this can be something, okay, that it can be costly. It is going to cost you time and money to resolve this issue. This can put you home upside down, and this can bring arguments, fights, and miscommunication either with your partner. Why? Because the situation was already tight, okay, when it comes to money and finances, and then you having those tickets, or a traffic accident, or having to pay for this and that, can bring more to the situation, and this can bring arguments and miscommunication in the home. bringing things upside down. You are in perfect time to avoid that. You can avoid it by getting out of your mind, paying attention when you are driving, needing what you need to do, and if you can avoid of the distraction and being too much in your mind, then you will be able to avoid this and not have the complications in the home. So, Sagittarius, please pay attention to the red flags, pay attention to the red lights, pay attention when something, life, or a situation is trying to tell you, okay, you know what? Stop, look into this, investigate, take the blind off your eyes, see clearly, hear clearly, understand clearly. Okay, why? Because that is what is going to bring clarity for you in the month of November. November 16 can be an important day for you. Also, pay attention to the red flags. Listen to your inner voice and don't fall for false promises and things that look like, okay, this is too much to be truth. Okay, it's too much to be truth. Investigate and be careful. So, Sagittarius, that is all I have for you for the month of November. As always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so very much for allowing me. I wish you all a wonderful day. Bye.